Hey guys, this is Charlie from Charlie's Awesome World of Adventures, and today I'm going to give you my review on Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Taking place many years after the reign of Caesar, a young ape what goes on a journey that will lead him to question everything that he's been taught about the past and make some choices that will define a future for apes and humans alike. Yeah, I thought I'd just read the little synopsis. Says it's for this movie, mainly because I don't really want to give too much away. And anyways, leading up to this movie, I decided to watch the recent Planet of the Apes trilogy, and I don't know how they do it, but these films get better with every new installment. You had Rise, which was a fantastic introduction. Then you had Dawn, which was a slight improvement, and then you had War, which was a spectacular conclusion. Seriously, it was one of the best trilogies I've ever seen, which did help me pick up my excitement for this film. Of course, with the high stand and the fast three lads, I was expecting something around that, and it wasn't as good as the trilogy. It exceeded it. I'm telling you, this is not only my favourite Apes movie, but this found a way to make it to one of my favourite movies of all time. Recently conceived by maybe, but I just love this film. So let's start with the characters, those who are easily the best parts of this movie. Even after years after Caesar's reign, and there are still some interesting characters with their overlords, or that will make for some great personalities. On top of some actors and voice actors who were able to deliver a fantastic performance. Let's go begin with the main new hero of these Apes movies, Noah. Well, as an ape raised in a who can talk to the bird, he wanted to try for his father's reign as a good bird whisperer. But after that, the utter destruction of his village, he sets off into the world to find his tribe, where he does realize many different things that he was never told, and what the truth really is. It makes him such an interesting protagonist. As well, I was invested to follow him on his adventure. But of course, what's the Planet of the Apes movie without a little human companion? And in this case, the human companion we've got for this movie is a young girl who I can't really go into her proper reasons of why she's joining Noah on her adventure because of spoilers. But I will say that as a reason why she does join Noah, well, it's actually quite fascinating. And she wants to help save the rest of the human race. And what's left of them. And joining them on this is exciting adventure. Would be Raka, an old ape who probably does know the ways of Caesar. So and does help Noah and May for the first part of their adventure. And then there is Proximus Caesar, so the villain of the feature, who is probably one of the most fascinating antagonists greatness I have seen in all decade. A to himself, he claims himself out to be a follower of Caesar. So wanting to lead the same in ways the great ape did. However, that his ruling methods could not be any farther from the truth. If as he rules like a dictator, making for such a complex and fantastic villain. Look, seriously, I thought Noah was the best villain of these movies. I thought Cobra was the best villain of these movies. But man, did Proxima surprise me. Next, there's the story. What I love about the Planet of the Apes movie is that they have such rich stories. Like, the first one was pretty rich, showing apes involved in getting ready to take over the human race. The second one was more proof of that, showing how most of the apes dominate the planet. The third was about out the remaining apes in the middle of the war against the humans. And the fourth is what they literally have built a kingdom for themselves. Else hence the name Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. What I really love is the added world building. How most apes now definitely dominate the planet after Caesar's run, with not many humans left. On top of that, they help expand the world, making it bigger than it already is, with these different tribes of apes that live their own lives. It also helps that the main story is quite fascinating. Again, interesting. Showing the different cultures of the apes, and how they would rule all their parts of the world. Also, so one thing that really does make this story stand and is how it really increases the action. I'll talk about this a little later, but whenever there's an action thing going on, they become more than just the highlights of the feature. They have everything going for them, from a fast, exciting pace to great music, to a sick and a wonderful score, I might say. Seriously, the score of this film is pretty incredible, and one of the best parts of the movie, helping you easily get immersed with the adventure. Also, this is a compliment for all the Apes movies, but how they were able to do the visuals is spectacular. Seriously, the visuals of this film are absolutely brilliant, especially with the apes themselves. If you go back to the first film, it's hard to believe that after nearly 13 years, the apes have only aged like fine wine. And that transition continued to all the other apes movies. Where they got better with every movie, and that applies to this one definitely. While the apes are better than they've ever been, and with great textures, just realistic movement, and some really good designs that do help make them stand out, and especially when some of them have scars from the battles they've been in. Then, and on top of that, the way they will play with the iron difference in that rules is really fascinating. In war, I was really impressed at how they were able to use snow effects with the fire. But with Kingdom, then there's an action scene where and the apes go in the water, and the way that they play with the fire, that is fantastic. Dick, believe me. On top of that, each landscape that the film goes to is beautiful, showing it from an ape's perspective, of how they've technically definitely ruled the planet. I've already said that world building was one of the film's strongest aspects, and the visuals amplify that fact to make such a gorgeous looking film. But what I consider to be the best part of the visuals would be the action scenes. They don't happen all the time, but when they do, they become the true highlights of the feature. They have a fast and intense pace. They're able to take advantage of their environments, and they make the scenes feel epic. This is especially the case with the climax, where I was left on the edge of my eyes too with how intense it was. So, wow. I know living up to a trilogy is hard to do, but man, did this film succeed. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes is a fantastic continuation to the recent trilogy, with a very rich and powerful story, incredible visual effects, and a cast of new and fantastic actors that were able to deliver some good performances and strong action scenes as well. I would highly recommend this to fans of the recent Planet of the Apes trilogy, or if you've watched every single Planet of the Apes movie ever made, because I think you'll get a lot out of this. If Caesar was right when apes are stronger together, and when they all came together for this film, they made something incredible enough for a 10 out of 10. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Feel free to comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye!